Her 25-year military career has taken her all over the world, with several deployments as part of the War on Terror and a tour at the Pentagon. But she was first stationed right here in Wichita. KAKE's Hannah King takes us to McConnell Air Force Base and introduces us to this week's hometown hero, McClain.
They were about half that size when I first started flying them. In fact, I had a year under my belt of flying of the smaller engines and then
McClain is describing engines of a KC-135.
We saw the big 4 engines downstairs. Here are the throttles.
It's a plane she has over 2,600 hours flying.
When we would fly with navigators, that would be the side seat behind us.
She's taken it almost everywhere.
And so would it be safe to say, this would be a plane that you, post 9/11, would have flown into enemy lines?
Oh, I did.
And she knows it front to back.
The boom operator is actually lying on their belly.
Like this.
A little scoping tube inside the boom comes out and you latch onto the other aircraft. We can refuel fighters, bombers, cargo aircraft, anything in the U.S. inventory.
It's a refueling aircraft that brings back a beaming smile formed by powerful memories.
Powering up those 4 humongous, powerful engines you see, feeling the plane vibrate and releasing the brakes and screaming down the runway off to do the mission. There's nothing like that.
She's a retired colonel in the United States Air Force.
Quite a bit of deployment before 9/11, much more after 9/11.
She was in from 1980 to 2007. She belonged to the 3rd graduating class of women at the United States Air Force Academy. McConnell Air Force Base was her first station, and her mission was KC-135 refueling. Here's a special operations memory.
And the firefights going on all around us, and that C-130 gunship pulled up behind us, and we plugged them, and we're 20 feet apart, and we're fast and furiously pumping fuel from our tanks into his. And then he pulled off and immediately began firing again to protect our Americans.
She says McConnell is a special place.
We have about 20,000 people who live in this community who impact us with their military mission. McConnell Air Force Base is the largest air refueling wing in the United States Air Force.
20,000 heroes, she says.
When you see these folks at the grocery store or at church or at kids' events at school or walking in the park, say thank you.
And what it means to be a veteran.
It means being willing to sacrifice your life if needed. It means sharing that with your family and your kids when they're growing up, that mom's going to put on the combat boots and leave again, and why. And it means being proud when you're done of the folks who are still doing that mission, following in our footsteps.
Kathy, on behalf of the Wichita Wind Surge and KAKE TV, we're honored to present you the special edition Hometown Heroes jersey. Thank you for your service.
Thank you so very much. It's an honor to be part of this amazing community that serves our nation.
McClain says she didn't accept the first no she got, whether that was in general life or in her career, and that's how she made it forward. Her advice would be, neither should you. We'll be right back.